Hello YouTube, welcome to another edition, a father and son edition of Chips of Death. Today we have another Caribbean style sauce, High River Sauces Cheeba Gold. This is a Scotch bonnet sauce and it's been toned down. Wouldn't be quite as bad as eating the pepper all by itself. Matthew, tell us a little bit about the Scotch bonnet pepper.
Well, first, this sauce was the fourth sauce on the 8th season of the Hot Ones, so it kind of has some name recognition. This sauce is a fiery mustard-based hot sauce that uses curry, sweet peach, and Scotch bonnets. It's supposed to have a tropical type flavor, and it's hotter than a jalapeno, but it's about a tenth as hot as eating a Scotch bonnet or a habanero by itself. It has a Scoville rating of 25,000, and so it's definitely not going to be the hottest hot sauce we had, but we kind of think with the mustard it may have like a wasabi effect and go straight to the nose, and so we may still really feel it, at least for the first few seconds.
Yeah. I'm expecting to get some heat in the nose because of the mustard. Well, let's crack open the bottle. It's sealed. We've not tampered with the bottle.
While he's doing that, we think it probably would go really well on wings. It's advertised to go with chicken and rice dishes, having a Caribbean type flavoring, so probably more of a flavorful sauce.
There's no dabber. If you open up the bottle, this would pour freely. And it looks fairly liquid. Make sure it's mixed well.
And just to preface this, I'm not a big fan of mustard, so we'll see if I like this sauce or not. Although the peach does sound pretty good in it, so.
And the sauce is kind of running off the chips. We may not have as much on our chips as we sometimes do, but let's see if this is flavorful or not, and if it is hot or not. Cheers. Cheers. It does go in the nose quite a bit.
Really? I didn't get any in my nose.
And it's hot. That's not a mild sauce.
I'm not dying though. It's...
For me, there was an instant heat. I have a mouth heat and I do have a nose heat. But I think this is going to fade. It's not something that'll stick with me for hours. I wouldn't get in any trouble with this sauce.
And on something more flavorful than these chips, on like actual chicken, I think it would be a lot more flavorful. I don't think you'd have as much of the spice.
I just barely taste the peach, and peach was a pretty prominent ingredient. Sugar, brown sugar, molasses, those are in there as well.
It definitely tastes sweet. Even though I'm not a big fan of mustard, I still like this sauce.
And a Scotch bonnet does have some sweet, fruity notes in it as well, so it is a sweeter sauce. I think this would complement a meal, and if I had this in a chicken dish, this would make the chicken dish better. So it's not a challenge sauce. It's not a sauce that somebody's going to get in trouble with. If you're newer to the peppers and you want to say, well, you know, I want to move up from Tabasco, but I don't want to kill myself, this would be a tasty one.
And you know, actually, I think the rice, it probably would go well with even more than the chicken, because I think the rice would really absorb this flavor and really bring it out.
There's some curry in here, and I'm picking up on the curry. I think, even though this is a Caribbean style sauce, I think this would complement both some of my Asian and Indian dishes. This would be good like on a butter chicken. I like butter chicken from the Indian restaurants, and this would go really well with that. Well, that was Cheeba Gold.
Yeah, it was good.
It's a winner. Thanks, everybody.
See ya.